Cardinal signs. Cardinal signs. Welcome to Free Spirit Tarot for your weekly March the 1st through the 7th. Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, the Sun, Moon, and rising. I'm glad you're here. Feeling glorious. Feeling glorious. Not trying to. If you're new, Loida, and welcome. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can support me by donating my life path number, which is 8. Donating 888 in the description below. I'd highly appreciate it. All right. So I follow the 7-day planetary system. Information for that is in the description below, but I'll cover a little bit of it. So the moon card is the first card, represents Monday. And it represents how you feel. Mars, Tuesday, how I'm acting. Mercury, Wednesday, how I'm thinking. Jupiter, Thursday, how I'm growing things and gaining wisdom and knowledge. Venus, Friday. What do you want out of this week? Partner of interest, what's going on with them? Saturn, Saturday. What are you achieving this week? And the Sun, Sunday. Who are you? What are you individualized as? You know, everything put together. All right, we're going to clarify each cardinal sign with emanations, aka heaven or hell. All right, then we're going to get into the spread with Strider. All right, the camera might be a little distancy. I'm trying out a new angle. So hey, let's go ahead and get into it. At the end, we're going to get a planetary card. Oh yeah, at the end, we're going to get a planetary card, a flux card, a number card, a vocabulary card. I'm going to bring out the whole stash and a color card. So we're going to get a color card at the end. We're going to get a vocabulary card, a flux card. We're just going to be moving around in some cards and a number card. Let's do it. All right, so we're going to start off with Aries. All right, start off with Aries here. What do we have for Aries for the week of March 2021? 1st through the 7th. Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus. Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, rising. All right. What do we have for Aries for the week of March 1st through the 7th, March 2021? All right, Aries, so we have Semikill, Angel of Vengeance. Angel of Vengeance. You've already struck your opponent where it hurts. You've already dealt what it is. So there's something that's actually happening physical to your opponent. I feel as though you might be in a position where you can do more damage than you normally could, or you could do more than what your opponent has done to you, and so then it would be unfairness, you know. So you've called for vengeance. Your angel is here, right? All right, and so now your angel is actually being seen in the physical plane, in the representation of an object or something physical you can see that's actually getting your vengeance towards this person. And I feel like it's something that you're wearing that's symbolizing achievement that they cannot stand to see. Cancer for the week of March 2021, 1st through the 7th. Right. We have Heaven, Esfrio, Angel of Song in the reverse. There's a lot of things that you're doing in your surroundings. There's a lot of things that you are actively pursuing and doing because you've spiritually connected to your angel that came in and was warning you about a situation. So now you're taking action on the warning for whatever it is that's going on this week. So there's something this week that you're being warned about, and you're actually taking physical action on that, and that's actually helping your situation. I can see you really being proactive, getting resources, really thinking and planning, keeping things within, but just making sure you're maintaining and working. Libra for the week of March 2021, 1st through the 7th. Libra, we have Hell, Chakma in reverse. And so Libra, there's a lot of There's a lot of touching and feeling. There's a lot of treading in waters and places that you've never been before. There's a lot of learning and growing that's happening. And you're conquering the challenge of getting wisdom in whatever direction that you're moving. So there's a lot of things that you're doing now, Libra, that's gaining you a lot of wisdom in places that you've never been before and have never done. Could be ways of thinking and spirituality that you've never have done before. You know, you've aligned yourself in a different spiritual path, or you've understood a higher level of spirituality, and now you want to learn more about it. And so now you're actually treading waters and getting into things that are so foreign to you. You know, Capricorn, for the week of March 2021, 1st through the 7th. Capricorn, we have hell, chest. All right, so chest in reverse is saying that you're actually conquering the lesson of understanding understanding where you need to be humble in your life when it comes to certain individuals that are teaching you lessons without trying to teach you a lesson. The card fell. Excuse me real quick. So, you know, it's like you're now pulling yourself away. You're doing things that are actually driving you away from these people now, because you're learning that you know, this person is, I'm no better than this person. Even though I'm a big status-like person, this person has a status themselves. So this person is a person of business. They have wants, dreams, passions, and desires, just like I do. So, you know, I'm a humble up and, you know, keep things, you know, understood that, you know, I'm no better than anybody, but I can be better than myself. All right? Underlining any energy for all. Cardinal signs is Heaven, Martelli, Angel of Rain. And so you followed your heart. And as you follow your heart, you're starting to feel your heart much more clearly in what it's trying to tell you. As the physical world is now connecting closer to your heart in the form of people and objects, actually aligning closer to how you feel and where you're going in life at this time. Cardinal signs, if this resonates, donate my life path number, which is 8. Donating 888 in the description below. I'd highly appreciate it. Let's get right into your spread. Cardinal signs for the week of March 2021, 1st through the 7th. Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, rising. All right, Cardinal signs, you already know the deal. You're initiating and creating this week change within your finances, 5 of Pentacles. So you're rearranging your finances as you feel so. And things are very unstable inside of you, all right, when it comes to your body. So your body, or how you feel, your emotions, the things that you connect to as far as physical, are not feeling as though they're keeping you grounded. And so now you feel like changing your surroundings. You feel like changing your connections. You know, you feel like changing the refrigerator around, the room, you know, redecorating your room. Mars position, we have the Justice in the reverse. So you're acting upon things that are very biased. This person isn't talking or telling the truth. I don't know about this person. So, you know, I'm going to figure them out. I'm going to think in the past and the present and in the future, you know, and I'm going to figure this out. People do see you biased, though. So people are looking at you as someone who is maybe not biased, but off balance. You know, this person is off balance. So, yeah. And so they see you as off balance, and you're nurturing everything that's definitely off balance when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your house, your car, when it comes to an actual person, an animal, when it comes to a plant, food, things of that nature. You have the Ace of Wands in Mercury position. So you're thinking about some inspiration that has came in. Someone had expressed something to you. It gave you inspiration. There was an animal moving fast, you know, and it made you feel like you could move fast. There was something that was, you know, seen on TV, and it made you think of this great idea of, you know, a goal you have in mind now. Something that is quite intriguing to you. It's really hard to see the stuff. Hold on, let me see if I can fix the camera. I don't like that light. I don't like that automatic shit, you know? It's a little darker. Let me see if it helps out the card. Yeah, I like it like that. If it's not, if that kind of messes it up, I don't want to do it too much. I do apologize for the difficulties. There we go. I'm going to try to fix it before I do the video. I just didn't know that was going to be like that. So, we have the Ace of Wands. See, it's still doing that shit. You know, I'm going to have to do it like this. Ace of Wands in Mercury position. And so, yeah, there's you manifesting a new idea, all right? And this new idea has you driven forward. So it's like you're manifesting the energy to move towards something, right? And it's like, bam, you have the energy to change. You know, you're having the energy to change your finances and your stability and things of that nature. This camera is really annoying. This camera is really, because when I try to switch it, it doesn't stay where I want it to be. Anyway, you have the energy, right? It's not going to do what I want. Anyway, you have the energy to change where you want to be, right? Based upon your thinking. I know I can go ahead and bring movement to my goals, and I'm going to go ahead and change my circumstances. You know, you have a new idea of changing how things are. And so you're working on everything that's biased at this time. So that's pretty good. Jupiter position, 7 of Wannies. So I feel like you're learning a lot about who is against you and how you're on top of the situation. So 7 of Wands, Jupiter position. You're getting a lot of help from Jupiter on staying on top of your confidence and being someone who is definitely unshakable in their conviction. You almost know that you can overcome your finances. You know, it's not even finances. It is, but it's more of a restructure, you know, because you have a source. You have source, but it's not grounded, you know. 5 of Pentacles, unstable energy. It's not grounded, but there's energy coming in based upon how you're thinking. All right, that's allowing you to change the circumstances in your favor and hopefully bringing in hope or perseverance. But definitely moving in the future. So in the future, I see you overcoming the obstacle with great confidence. Great confidence, you overcome the situation. Give me 1 second. So I see that you overcome the obstacle with great confidence. With the 5 of Pentacles here and the 7 of Wands. It seems as though that you had to work through some people. You had to work through some family or someone that was close to you. You had to jump into a spiritual nature. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like what that was. Ace of Swords, Venus position. Now, what you are trying to do is basically deal with what is mentally blocking you. But it doesn't seem like whatever is trying to block you is lasting long. It like comes in and out sporadically, but it never stays there. Partner of interest doesn't see clearly what's going on with you as well. Ace of Swords, Venus position. 5 of Pentacles, Moon position. You almost are trying to help your partner become stable, but they're more on the mental plane of things. And that's what I'm seeing here. Saturn position, we have the Page of Swords, all right? Page of Swords, Saturn position. So you're taking everything you know and you're moving it into a different space. And now you're achieving a new path for yourself. All these new creative ideas and this new project that you're doing, you're like boasting about it a lot, but not necessarily to the point where you're not working on it and just only talking about it. You're getting your hands dirty. And you're wanting to speak about all the things that you're doing. And that's the energy that I have here. Underlining is the Fool in reverse. So you're on some, you're in a whole new, oh, hold on. That's not the underlining energy. Sun position, we have the 9 of Swords in the reverse. So you become someone who's obtained a new level of thinking for yourself. All right, you've attained a new level of thinking for yourself. All right. Now that we've run through the spread, we're going to get some new messages here. Underlining is strength. All right, so this is about mind and body. So you're just growing spiritually overall throughout this, obtaining a higher level of thinking for yourself. And towards the future, you're gaining a lot of confidence within yourself to the point where no one can take you off your guard or ground or things of that nature. It's like you really felt like you needed to restructure your finances. And this sort of puts you on a spiritual path of just focusing on a goal, which is like driving you forward very confidently. And so whatever goal you're working on is like what's keeping you stable and also allowing you to execute things. And you pretty much are tackling things that are like unbalanced. So all the things that are not balanced, it could be things around you, access of things that you like don't need. So you're getting rid of that. There's some things that you do not have, so you go get some of those. There's some people that you communicate with that you on a daily basis, right? But you're realizing this is like tilting things off. So you sort of limit that communication, or you back off completely, or it could be just areas and places that you go, but you're removing yourself from going to this place because you know every time you go here, this is just not benefiting me in the direction that I know I want to go in. You know, I just go here because, you know, I always done this for a long time. It's like I'm used to this and I know what I'm gonna get out of this. But eventually, as you're working on your finances, you start to achieve a whole new life for yourself that's not really seen off the top. You know, it kind of works in very slowly. Like towards the end of the week, you start to see yourself thinking totally different with inspiration that just comes in. And so you're speaking and boasting about what it is you're doing, but you're able to back it up because you're getting your hands dirty in the ideas that are flourishing and like have a great amount of potential. All right, so yeah, I see someone here who has mental obstacles. Just to be free on the spread here, there's a lot of mental obstacles here for somebody. Somebody's passions, how they love and want to like love on somebody or whatever. It's like something in their mind that's blocking them from actually achieving a whole new way of like, you know, kind of like kind of thinking about, you know, how to be romantic with their partner or anything of that nature. Someone just doesn't know how to act towards their finances either. So someone's finances or, you know, things that they have in their life just seems to be very hopeless and they're not even sure how to take action. In fact, they're not acting at all, almost to the point. And they're thinking a lot about that at this time. There could be a lot of people against them, but I feel like they start to get very strong out of nowhere and become very dominant. But this isn't off the top. This is taking a while. It's only when they jump into a new space mentally that they'll have access to the conviction, you know, that they'll have in their heart. I also do see someone who is thinking a lot about some past energy that came to them. So they had this idea that like made them very passionate. And so now later on they're like thinking about that passion. They're not really passionate anymore, you know. They're just sort of like remembering when they were so passionate. They're very confident in this particular position, but they're not really moving from that. Yeah. I see someone standing in front of a beam, like standing in front of something that has a lot of light, and they're just reminiscing over stuff, and they're just like very unbalanced within themselves. And it could be someone that like they could run into somebody that they're not seeing coming, that is dealing with a lot of stuff as well. So it's almost like two people coming together, dealing with two different types of situations where one person is more or less feeling very hopeless about the world around them. And another person, they're feeling on top of their game and they have a lot of people against them. And so it's almost like you guys might come together and work very well with each other, just regularly. I feel like there's going to be something created between you two. You guys might manifest a situation. And potentially, if you deal with some mental obstacles between each other, there could definitely be a foundation built with you two. I definitely do see that. There's someone who's thinking a lot about the fire sign. So there's a fire sign and an earth sign. The fire sign is the one dealing with a lot of people, right? And one of those people dealing with them that are like trying to get them off their guard, they're really in their head about this person. They're like thinking too much about this person, you know, like way too much. Like they're just all on their mind is this person, you know, but they're not losing sleep over the person. They're just like throughout the whole day, they just think about this person pretty much periodically, like consistent periodically. That's what I'm picking up here. But for the most part, you're achieving a whole new path. You know, and that path is based upon, this is like a path of like business, you know, your ambitions. You know, I'm adding newness to all of the things, new ideas to all my projects. I'm adding new ideas to all my relationships. You know, I'm bringing newness to that, and I'm achieving that, you know, by actually showing up differently with a new mindset. That's what I'm seeing here. Let's get a flex card for the cardinal signs. All right, so we have the brain, no TV. So you don't want to be on TV. You want to be using your head. You want to be using your head. Let's get a number card. All right, let's get a number card. I haven't used these in a while. All right, so we have 25, breaking down to a 7. So you want to be very confident this week. All right, you want to be very confident this week. Let's see what color we have. We have yellow. All right, so yellow is your color this week, cardinal signs. Let's get a planetary card. All right, we have Calestro. All right, Caleresto. It's the 4th Jupiter. All right, so there's 4 people out to get this one person who's very much on top of the game, and they're moving forward. They're actually getting stronger by the day. That's what I'm seeing. Let's get a vocabulary. All right. Help me out in the comment section below for the vocabulary card. If you have a definition or something you want to make comment on the word. All right. So we have obsceculous. Obsceculous. Overly submissive and eager to please. All right. So you might be overly submissive or eager to please. Okay, cardinal signs. Cardinal signs, this is your weekly, March 2021. 1st through the 7th. Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, and Rising. If this resonates, donate my life path number, which is 8. Donating 888 in the description below. I'd highly appreciate it. I hear that playing, so someone is definitely floating somewhere. And until next time, cardinal signs, I'll catch you in the next reading.